What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Southern Extreme TV. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We are getting ready to go pick Guff up. We've got 3 properties that we're going to hit tonight, maybe 4. Guff thinks we're hunting 3, but there's a 4th one that he doesn't know about that we may hit. Just depends on how they're running. We've got 2 properties that are very good. 1 property that's just one of those properties where you either just completely strike out and hear nothing, or you have like a double come rolling in, just something crazy. So we're going to go play it by ear, go see what's going on. We're going to go hunt tonight and then probably hunt tomorrow night. And then that will probably be it for a little while. So you guys will have to bear with me just because we're going to be doing some traveling for some deer hunting. And obviously, if we're deer hunting, I'm not filming predator hunts. And if I'm not filming predator hunts, then I'm not posting semi-up-to-date videos, which apparently you guys seem to enjoy this year. You know, trying to post videos often when they come out, you know, try to keep it more relevant, which is a little stressful on my end. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, trying to make sure that we're trying to produce 2 to 3 episodes a week, if at all possible, and it's just not really been possible here lately with the full moon, the hurricane that hit, everything that's been going on. So we're running around like chickens with our heads cut off right now, trying to make content for you guys. So I hope you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because that helps us out big time. And then share these videos. Just share these videos onto Facebook, social media. That's the best way you can help this channel out. If you've already subscribed, is sharing it so that other people can find out about us. But it's going to be fun. We've got the IRA RH50R loaded up from Southern Precision Outdoors. If you are looking for a new thermal, night vision, tripods, whatever it may be for the night hunting world, go over to SPO, Southern Precision Outdoors, and you got a code SETV that you can use at checkout. That'll help you guys out just a little bit. It's gonna be fun. Got the Night Stalker precision rifles loaded up. Let's go see if we can shoot some dogs in the face, baby. Put this fox spray on this hay bale right here. See if we're gonna get the volume up a little bit. Alrighty, guys, we got spot number 1 lined up, ready to go. First time we've hunted this year. This is one of our favorite places to hunt. It can be a really, really good place. We've killed a couple black dogs in here before. We've had some really good hunts. This field we've been waiting on for a while to get cut. The hay has been really high here lately, and the farmer just now was able to get the hay cut. Obviously, you can see the hay bales laying everywhere, so we're going to rip a howl. Hopefully we can get some fired up here close by to the point to where we can get them to come in and give us a shot. So let's see if we get something going right here. Just setting up top in this lady's yard right here. The wind's perfect, Guff. I think it's gonna come on down here on its own. It's alright. I think he's going to that driveway and then cut down to the right. I'm going to take a step up in case he runs. Got him there. Yeah, I'm on him, Guff, so you just shoot him whenever you're ready. job, Gov. This old X-Wave right here has seen a lot of dogs die. I mean, a pile of dogs. Dang gnats everywhere in this hay bale. Fox Pro X-Wave, baby. Got up there, ripped a single howl, and literally beside the landowner's house, Guff was like, "Here comes a."
Right there, that hay bale right in front of you.
On this little terrace.
Yeah.
Guff was like, right up here on the hill beside our house is a coyote. And it come up there, sat down, and I was hoping that it was just going to come on down on its own, and we could shoot it and
Not a black one.
not have to you know, make any more calling. But I could tell it was wanting to sit down up there and just kind of hang out. And I was like, well, I'm going to turn on some baby cottontail. And he committed, and he did it about as perfect as we could have asked for, which is what we really enjoy, being able, you know, seeing the dog, it coming in cool, calm, collective, and getting a shot on it. Oh, yeah, that's a good dog. Female? Female. I cannot believe we couldn't get another dog to come in there behind her. You know, we've been killing big females. When me and Jason hunted here, the dog that he killed was a big female. Oh yeah. Big pretty female. This is one of our better forms that we like to hunt. Easy in, easy out. You gotta love it. Just look at her teeth. Not a pup by no means, probably a 2-year-old dog. If I was a betting man. That's the way we want them to. That's the way we want them to respond. That's the way we need them to respond, because we've been on a dry spell here lately of dogs doing really stupid stuff. So easy in, one howl, dog shows up, comes in, get a shot off. That's the way we want to do it from now on.
I like it.
You can tell where you hit her. That's got to be the exit. Was she facing us or broadside?
That's where it went in. Just right.
Perfect. Gots to love it. Gots to love it. Number two, spot number one did not take long to have a dog show up. This property here produced four coyotes for us last year, and it's a relatively small farm. But the landowner typically tells us when she's been hearing them, and she gave us the phone call yesterday saying that these dogs were raising Cain the past couple nights, which should be typical. Some of these farmers are starting to cut some of the ag and everything around through here, so we're set up. We got a kind of a long, skinny field, not necessarily laid out the most ideal, but like I said, this is one of them places where if they're there, we can get right, and we can get right quick. So we're gonna rip a house, see if we can get something going.
Not that far.
No. Boy, that right there is close. Very close. I see him right there. He's in the woods. I can see him, but I can't tell how clear a shot I got. I think it's him. I don't know what that is. I swear, I think it's a dog. is I can just see something in the trees or on that ridge over there. Keep an eye, Guff, right through that right there. Whatever it is moved. I don't know what direction it went. I'm pretty positive that was a coyote. It was just sitting there though. They got across a creek. I got him. Keep your eye on him. I'm gonna turn on the baby cottontail. He's gonna come up that road bed, Guff, to your left. No, you kill him. He's too far left for me. He's gonna come up right where that deer was at. You stop him whenever you're ready. He died, I think. Yeah. Get your fat ass under there. Well, we're going to get Guffy's dog. Come here and hold this up so I can get my fat ass under there. I know. We're coming to get this. Yeah, this is where you shot him. You shot him somewhere right in here. Might have been a little bit, like literally, like probably in that gap that we just crossed is where you shot him. He's right there. Guff shot this dog through this stuff right here. We're in a field. We couldn't get this dog to come into there. And there was a second one. I mean, right there on it. And we seen this dog take off running. And I felt pretty confident that I had seen that dog roll over and die or kick or start flopping or something. And we got him hit. We got to put a good shot on it for what we had to shoot it through. Yeah. That's a pretty dog. Is that the male? I knew it was the freaking male. That heifer. Yeah. You are a little bit, ain't you? That's consistent about where you hit that last one, but that's a pretty dog. We were worried about that. We figured, or I figured that this was the male because the first dog that answered us back was like, honest to God, probably 150 dang yards away. And the second time they lit up, this dog got a little bit closer, but this dog had broke away from the pack that we heard. And you could actually hear him as he was barking. He was moving from right to left. And it wasn't just a minute later, Guffy could see him working this bottom. And I told Guff just to give him a minute because I knew that dog that I shot last year did the exact same thing. But there's still too many leaves on the trees for us to be able to see over onto that other ridge, which is where I shot that double last year. I shot one literally in that road bed, and then I shot another one, the female, that wouldn't come down.
So a lot of times these dogs, they'll do the exact same thing at these properties. You just got to learn those dogs and learn the property. And if we wouldn't have known, if I wouldn't have killed them dogs last year, we wouldn't have known to tell Guff to wait. But that's a real big dog. Landowner here is going to be happy that that he's out of here. That boy Guff. Good job, buddy. It might be. As soon as I started, I know it's different.
He probably was blood.
Right here's blood. Yeah, I mean, look at this.
I should have missed that one.
So, for those of you that don't know what round Guffy is shooting a Hornady American Whitetail in the 129. And we get a lot of flack from why I shoot the 95 grain VMAX and he shoots the 129 Hornadies. Number one is he's confident in that round. Number two is a ballistic tip trying to go through this stuff right here. A ballistic tip is going to explode and never get to that coyote, whereas that coyote was somewhere off in there. Guffy's Core-Lock style bullet holds together a lot better going through this stuff. So he's able to punch through this, whereas if my bullet hits this, it's going to explode, which that's what it's designed to do. It does really good internal damage, but Guffy's just holds together a lot better. The only downside is sometimes you get a little bit of a runner because that bullet stays together so hard it blows all the way through that coyote from one end to the other, which is rare that we get a dog that runs. And if he does run, he runs basically like what this one did. He ran 5-10 yards or whatever and died, and we were able to find him no problem. But that right there is the reason why you don't necessarily have to jump on every single bandwagon for every round that's out there. There's a specific reason that you use specific rounds, and with us, this is the perfect pair. And that dog was going hard left, and I told Guff, I said, you take that shot. Number one, it's on your side. Number two, because I knew this stuff was going to be thick, and that's the reason we do it. It's a good duo. It's a good pair. So that's the reason we do it. Coyote number 2, big male. Female on the first. It was female on the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Female and a male. So both big dogs. That's what we want to see. We like calling them big dogs. At least I do anyway. Some people might like calling them pups, but I'm not wild about real small pups. I like pups to be old enough that they're out away from their family, but I absolutely love it. It's one, a happy landowner. 2 happy landowners technically, and 2 dead dogs. We got a couple more places. Let's go see if we can put a couple more back in the basket. Alrighty guys, spot number 3. We got out of the truck mainly to howl, to see if we could locate these dogs, because it's one of those places where they're either there or they're just absolutely not. And we had one dog light up, I mean, right on top of us, where we needed to be at, and the other dogs were not that far behind. So we made it over here, we got set up, we got some deer in the field, so we're gonna rip another howl, make it sound like we gained on them. Hopefully we can get some dogs come rolling through here. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Dang, hold on. Oh, he's gonna die. I think I shot him back. If he stops again, I'm gonna shoot him. No, he's still up the hill. I got him that time. Damn it. That's my bad, God. I mean, I really thought he was gonna die right there. Alright guys, but there's blood on that yellow. Hindsight's 20/20, but we should have dumped that dog when he sat down that first time. We did not realize that this field was the height of our head. But we got blood right here from where I shot that dog. I thought I hit that dog better than I did. And he's angling right, Guff. He's angling like right through there. These are probably one of the spots he stopped right there. And he made it up here on this hill, and I shot him running. Unfortunately, I thought the dog was hit a lot better than what he was. So now we're up here trying to find a needle in a haystack, but Guffy has found a blood trail somehow in this hayfield. We're gonna see if we can track this dog down. Well guys, we finally found this dog. And looks like a big dog, but just hit him back, way back, farther than what I thought. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I thought he was looking at me. Yeah, that dog's dead. Yeah. Trying to see where I hit him the second time. Yeah. Well, that's what you don't want to do, guys. That's 100% on me, but that's an old dog.
But that's a male.
It is a male. This is the dog that we heard howling right when we first ripped that howl to locate him, and he was really, really close. But you can tell, now, if y'all guys can see, we did not know that this field was this growed up, this thick, and we were lucky, honestly, that I seen that dog. I mean, he was jumping through this stuff coming at us to that rabbit, and we got lucky. And another thing that got lucky on, number one, is we had a pretty good peg. There's our blue laser as to the direction he was in. We wasn't far off of that, but Guffy was able to find a blood trail, and he was bleeding like crazy. Even though we were in a hayfield, we were able to track him all the way to right here. But I hate that I shot him and we had an opportunity for him to lay down right there. But in hindsight, well, when it was all happening, when I shot, I think me and Guffy both thought that the shot was better than what it was. And when he ran just a little ways and stopped, I think we both kind of thought that he was just going to die right there. And the idea was that we only shot one time. We hadn't really disturbed anything. And there was a whole pack of coyotes that were on this hillside. And the thought was that we would be able to get those other dogs to come in if we could be less disruptive with, having to shoot. But there was one time that I was either on the call or looking at a call trying to change stuff, and I thought the dog was dead. When I looked back up, the dog was just running out across through here, and I told Guff, I was like, we're just gonna have to shoot him on the run. And I think I shot one or two times and missed him, maybe three times and missed, and then finally connected on that last one. So I'm glad that we were able to shoot that dog and get him in this field without him running off. So lessons learned, what not to do. But with the information we had at hand, I feel like we made the kind of the right decision with what we had on trying to kill multiple dogs. But ultimately, we should have made the decision sooner to take a follow-up shot and go ahead and finish that dog off. So we'll get him strung up with the old yoke rope and get him drug out of here. God, this dog drug back, and you can see our setup. There was Guff, there was me. Big blowdown right here. The landowner's house is right there. But we were calling this field. Up there is where the dog died at. But we could not see this dog until he got to just right in there somewhere. But dead dog, not pretty, but it's dead. Alrighty guys, we got, let's see, this was the first dog, this was the second dog, and this was the third dog. We got them all lined up, ready to roll. We got one more spot we're gonna go to, and it's one of those spots that can be really, really good if they're doing it right. And right now it seems like they're doing it and they're aggressive. So we're gonna move on and go hit this one more spot, see if we can get a couple more killed. All right, guys, we are on our last spot of the night. Landowner here, deer hunts this. Got a trail camera photo of 3 or 4 dogs here the other night. Not exactly sure which field he got the photo in, because there's a field up to our right, the field we're in, and then there's another field to the left across the creek. So we're just gonna rip a howl right here and just see if maybe they'll give up a location, and if we need to move on them, we can. So it's super dark. The dogs are running, obviously. Let's see if we can end tonight with a coyote. How did I miss that dog? Alright, hold on. God dang it. You're shooting this one. There's a second one. I'm on the dog on the far left. I'm ready. Woo! 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 Count. 2. Oh, he's gonna come. You shoot him. Woo! 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 Holy shit. I got him.
Well, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, that if anything good can be made from a pile of shit, that right there is it. How we were able to kill 2 of the 4 or 5 dogs that we called in, I have absolutely no idea. The first dog literally was within 130 yards when we ripped the first howl. Absolutely ridiculous. Come up facing us, 80-yard chip shot. I swing and miss. Guffey picks me up on the running shot, so kudos to him for making that running shot. Then we have 2 that we can hear fighting up on the hill, and they just come in, do it absolutely perfect. Guff is now the counter, so he's the guy who does the countdown 3, 2, shoot. And there was a little mix up in communication. I told Guff, you know, I said my dog was kind of in a slow, not a run, but it somewhat slowed down. And I told him, with him being the count man, typically when he starts counting, his dog has stopped or gotten to a situation to where he's comfortable making his shot. Well, I let him know, hey, I'm ready when you are, meaning my dog is not at a full-blown sprint anymore, so when you start counting, don't worry about me, I'll figure it out. And he took that as my dog had stopped, even though his dog was still moving. We counted down, nonetheless, we both took a running shot, which is not really and truly what you want. Then at that point, it proceeded to just bust the walls open of coyotes running back and forth everywhere. One dog ran straight up my booty hole. Heard him jump the creek. When I looked to the left, I mean, this dog was just digging in between me and the Fox Pro, just tearing tail up through there. It was unbelievable. Then we had another dog back across the creek howling, dog on this side next to the vehicle howling, another dog at the end of the field howling. The dog across the creek, not really sure which dog it was, but we wound up giving it a group howl, just trying to, in my mind, trying to make him think that, or her, I think we don't know what it is. If I'm gambling, it's a her, trying to make it think that these dogs on this side of the creek got together and they're howling and basically saying, hey, come check us out, here we are. And we went silent after that for a little while, and this dog tried to sneak down our back door, no telling how close it got to us, and was on its way out of the field. Only thing I had to do, I hit the mute button on the Fox Pro just to get it to play some type of sound to get it stopped long enough for me to turn around and get a shot. And was able to get a shot off, and I'm telling y'all that was a tiring set, and we talk about it every year that we get 1 or 2 of those sets every year that they just run absolutely crazy and stupid. And we were able to get 2 of the 4 or 5, and we're lucky that we got those. So we're gonna get everything loaded up and get it back in the Yukon.
I wouldn't have been mad. I'd have been glad you picked him up. Golly bum. This is the dog that I missed, and my man Guff picked me up a runner. Is it a female? Is it a big female? That's probably why them other ones were running so dang stupid. The big females have been the ones that we've been struggling to get to come in here lately.
Oh, knocking shot on her on the second one. That was so bad.
Dude, I told everybody walking in, or when I was driving down through here, I said, if there's ever been proof that you can turn something good out of a bag of shit, this is it. Because that right there was like so many tips on what you should not do predator hunting, and how it can be so hectic. Because I mean, how many dogs we got them to come back and they just wouldn't stop.
They wouldn't, and the little roll in the field killed us, because I swear I think they were stopping.
Yeah, and I don't think people realize that this field is legitimately 60 yards wide.
Yeah, and it's not even that big really, because of the roll on the upper side. You probably only get
it's 60
30.
yards wide, and you're losing 25 yards because of that one roll there,
Yeah.
which is just insanity when you got 4 or 5 coyotes running
As bad
around.
as all that was, like it could have been
Way worse.
nothing.
Yeah,
Like we
yeah.
could have literally walked out of here with nothing.
That would have been bad.
We'll
Yeah.
take what we got.
Well, we got the old big female, big dogs tonight, Guff. Big dogs. So we got this one, and we got to go pick up the other one.
You want to undo that?
Oh yeah.
Feeling a little wagging up now.
That's the most that the Yukons had in her, or getting ready to be. Yeah. Well, this is the dog that I shot. She was sneaking off into this hole. I thought we got the truck down there. We thought it was closer to the corner, and but beautiful female, absolutely pretty. You guys will see this white patch under her chin, really pretty. All these are mature coyotes too, so we just fooled some really smart dogs, and a lot of them, 2 of them, maybe 3 of them, got the best of me and Guff for sure. But we turned something that could have been really bad into something that was not so bad. But we'll get her loaded up, and me and Guff actually are going to pull an audible. We are going to go and hunt one more spot we got close by, since they're running so dang good. And we're gonna go see if we can get lucky, maybe get 1 or 2 more. I know we're pushing it, but we're gonna see if we can get a couple more in the back of the Yukon. I don't care who you are, if you're a deer hunter, a turkey hunter, a squirrel hunter, a bird hunter, and especially a coyote hunter or a predator hunter. That's a pretty sight right there to see.
Who also likes that type of stuff?
Who likes that type of stuff?
PETA.
PETA.
You know PETA, man.
Oh,
They've been on us about that tournament we hunt up in Virginia.
They've been on us a little bit.
Yeah.
About all the animals we killed.
Man, well, they're just precious. You know, and these 2 here, they were lesbians. they were on a date, and
Well, what do you do with it?
you know, we just don't approve of that around here.
Listen, I support PETA to an extent. Not really. I'm just making that shit up. I like the fact that they're like, we need to save the animals, and it's like, we need to save the animals by killing these animals, so that we then have more animals that we can also hunt and
you know
kill and eat.
You know what I hope they do? I hope they show up at that tournament at the check-in.
How cool would that be? Because you'd be running on like 0 hours of sleep in 48 hours, 36 hours, and you'd be saying some very weird stuff.
I'm gonna make fun of them.
What if like one kidnaps you and Howland come get you?
I don't think that's gonna happen. Lorraine won't let that happen.
Lorraine ain't gonna let that happen. We got 5 dogs down, baby. You gotta freaking love it. Have got 5 coyotes down. We were gonna go hunt another spot, and we elected to kind of get into that area, rip a house, see if we could get something going. Thinking that the landowners got maybe another person in there hunting that we don't know about, just because we went over there and the dogs were running really good tonight, and we've never not heard coyotes there in that area. And I think that we're putting 2 and 2 together. We got some people coming in and hunting some of the stuff, which landowners can cause some problems with that. But nonetheless, going out hunting 4 properties, killing 5 dogs is a very big deal. That's a huge thing to do. Batting 1,000. Not batting 1,000 on shooting, because I swung and missed tonight. But Guffey was fortunate enough to pick me up, which I was glad that he did that. But it's one of those nights. They were running good, and when you get into those nights where you're calling in 4 or 5 dogs at a time, and they're just running crazy things are going to happen. Some shooting and missing is going to happen, which I would feel a lot better about shooting and missing the ones running versus the ones standing still at 80 yards. However, I picked it up on the back end, but that comes with it. If you're not shooting and missing, you're just not calling in a lot of coyotes or predators or whatever it may be. So really fun night, knocking out these beautiful 5 coyotes right here. We're going to go out again tomorrow night, so not really sure if we will kill anything. We're going to go hunt a new spot that may or may not produce, so hopefully
it does produce, and hopefully we'll make another episode out of it. But if you are new to Southern Extreme TV, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We are trying to grow this thing to 100,000 subs. So if you've not subscribed, hit that button down there below and turn on the bell notifications. So that way every time I make a post or make a video, you guys will get a notification. So that way you can come watch what we got going on here at SETV. If you are looking to buy a thermal, check out Southern Precision Outdoors. Use code SETV. And then if you were looking for the most kick-ass AR or bolt gun on the market, check out Night Stalker Precision. Get in touch with Mark Downing. Super nice guy, very knowledgeable, and he can build you whatever you want. Caliber, length barrel, chassis, stock, whatever you're looking for, he can do it. So really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'll see y'all on the next episode.